Welcome back to Yvette's View, where we continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. And today is another Tasting Tuesday. And I would like to showcase this soup that I purchased from Trader Joe's. I thought about buying it before, but I was making my own soups and everything, but this was the time that I needed to not have to make anything for myself. Had a little bug last week, hence why I did not have a Tasting Tuesday. However, I am back and just wanted to have something that I didn't have to cook myself, that I could just eat and still be nutritionally good for me. And of course, I always had some mushrooms on hand, so if I need any soup that I like to add mushrooms to, all I have to do is pull them out and they're ready to go. So, without any further ado, I'm going to show you this soup that I saw and finally purchased. And I have to tell you, I was so grateful that I bought it. This soup is so good, you guys. I had no idea it was gonna taste this good. Here's the soup that it comes. It's called the lentil soup, ancient grains. And for the most part, the grains that it's in here is amaranth, quinoa, and millet. And those ancient grains are your extra fiber. But the flavor tastes like a lot of Indian spices, if you will, but it's not overpowering. It's just a medium flavor. And with this soup, you can do all kinds of things. I had no idea that this particular soup had a grade 1A+ grading with taste. Found that out later on after I had my own experience. And now I can say I'm one of those people who can co-sign that this soup is delicious. Of course, I do add my own little extra, which is like, the red pepper chili flakes, just to get it spicy, and mushrooms. So without further ado, I'm going to taste this soup in front of you, which I've already tasted it before, but because I wanted to have something to showcase with you today, I'm bringing it forth to you right now. The bowl is hot, and this is what it looks like, y'all. Let's see if I can bring the camera down just a little bit. There we go. That's the red pepper chili flakes. All right, you did see the soup. The bowl is hot, and I am going to mix this up in here. My red pepper chili flakes, just mix that up in there. And it's still somewhat thick, but kind of loose as well. When I tell you this soup is, it's satisfying, it's delicious. You can eat this with chips, corn chips. You can eat this with, or tortilla chips. You can eat this with sourdough garlic bread. It's just a good dipping type of soup, and it's also good by itself as well. And of course, you're gonna probably see a mushroom in there, as you can see the smoke. I think that's there's carrots in here. That's what you call grown. This is what you call grown folks food. The flavors in this soup, I can tell you guys, it just dances in your mouth. And then when you add mushrooms, or for those that don't even want to have mushrooms, you still eat chicken. I said throw some chicken up in there. You will have a full meal and still be able to get a lot of fiber from the ancient grains along with that. So I'm not gonna just, brush that off for those who watch the channel who haven't transitioned over to what I do. I'm not trying to convince you to, I'm just showing you how I do and how I get down and how it's delicious over here for me. And be just a positive influence on this lifestyle. But am I trying to convince you? In a sense, yeah, because I want you to be healthier. But if not, you can always add these things to your diet. Or we don't use the word diet, but to your lifestyle. Just start adding a little bit of this to your lifestyle and see how your body starts to feel. And then come back and tell me later. But with that being said, family, thank you for stopping by. I'm so glad to be back and on the upswing. I will see you on the next Tasting Tuesday. And I believe the next Tasting Tuesday, I will probably still be coming off of my fast. So I may just have a smoothie bowl in front of you, or just maybe a different type of smoothie I might just make and drink it in front of you. We'll see what's gonna happen then. But until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and don't forget to hit that word all so that you're notified every time I post a video. And by all means and always, don't continue to vibe high on good high vibrations. Till next time, peace.